come on. Baby, don't you wanna go back to the same old place, sweet home, Chicago. What's up, guys? Kevin here from Relax and Learn Guitar, where I help music lovers over 40 become the guitar players they've always wanted to be. I do that with some easy to follow lessons, including this one on a little 12-bar blues and some Sweet Home Chicago. In our Relax and Learn Guitar membership, we just finished up a challenge with our members on this tune. If you want to learn more about Relax and Learn Guitar, you can click the link in the description below. In this lesson, I'm going to show you some pretty cool stuff. We're going to learn a little shuffle to spice this one up a little bit. I'll talk to you about the 12-bar blues structure, including the quick change that's in there. So a little bit of a lesson on some 12-bar blues, including in this song lesson. And stick around, I'll show you how to learn 7 songs using just 4 chords you can add to your set list later on in the video. So let's get into it. This one is a 12-bar blues structure on a classic blues tune. Lots of folks have covered this one. Get this one into your practice and you will be playing lots of more blues songs before you know it. So in the 12-bar blues, there is a structure that's followed for the song that shows which chords get played when. And in this song, it's in the key of E, and these are 7th chords. So the 1 chord, as they call it, is an E7. To play an E7 chord, you have your index finger on the 3rd string 1st fret, and your middle finger on the 5th string 2nd fret. You play all 6 strings. And for this song, the A chord is the 4 chord. It's an A7. To play this A7 chord, you're going to have your middle finger here on the 4th string 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd string 2nd fret. And that's just strummed down from the 5th string. And then the B7 chord is the 5 chord when it comes to this tune and the structure of it. For a B7, you have your index finger on the 4th string 1st fret. And then you're going to be doing a little bit of a snug, tight feel here. You've got your middle finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, your ring finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and your pinky on the 1st string 2nd fret. And for the purpose of this song, don't get too stressed about that pinky. You can always just play these lower strings, strings 6, 5, 4, 3, and a little bit of 2. Would really appreciate it if you would hit that like button, and that way more folks here on YouTube can watch this lesson and learn some blues. That would be awesome. So in the 12-bar blues, the 1, 4, and 5 chords are what's used, and they're in a pattern. For this song, the pattern is going to be what they call a quick change. So in the 12-bar blues, the first 4 bars, and a bar is going to be basically just kind of one strum pattern on each chord. We're going to play some down ups, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So get used to doing that on each of those chords, the E7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, A7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the B7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So a bar is one of those strum patterns, the 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For this song, they do what's called a quick change. So in most 12-bar blues, the first 4 bars are on that 1 chord, which is the E7 in this tune. Okay? In a quick change, which is what they're doing here, the 2nd bar you substitute in the 4 chord. So the structure for the first 4 bars is going to be E for 1 bar, then the A for 1 bar, then back to the E for a 3rd bar, and then E for the 4th bar. But this E and A at the beginning of the tune, we're going to be doing what's called a shuffle. Adds a little more interest to the tune. So for those bars, actually the first 8 bars of the song, we're going to shuffle on these E and A chords. And what do I mean by that? So this is pretty cool, and you'll be using this in lots of blues tunes. So for this E, you're going to use your index finger. This is a power chord. So you're going to have your index finger on the 5th string 2nd fret. You're going to play the open 6th string, and that 5th string 2nd fret. So just those 2 strings. It's a power chord. And the strum pattern again is just down up, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're going to add this little shuffle. So on the 2nd and 4th beats, so on the 2 and the 4 and, we're going to be using our ring finger here, and we're going to hammer onto that 4th fret of that 5th string. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Also sounds a little better in my opinion if you use a little palm muting on this. So you're going to use the fat part of your palm back here by the bridge of your guitar. Find that sweet spot on your guitar for that sound. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's the first bar. Then we're going to go to the A for a little shuffle. And for this A, we're going to play the 5th string open. We're just going to move our index finger down to the 4th string on the 2nd fret. So you have 5th and 4th string for this chord. So same idea, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the song begins with the E in the first bar. So you have, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? So the first bar is an E, second bar is an A, third bar is an E, fourth bar is an E. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? And use that shuffle for all 4 of those bars. Then we go to the A for 2 bars. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to the E for 2 bars. Back to the same old place. Now same old place, we're gonna hit to the, let's see, 9th bar of the 12 bar pattern, and that's where you're going to play that B7 chord with just the down ups, that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Back to the same old place. A7, which is the 4 chord. Sweet home, Chicago. So there we got the B7 for the 9th bar. Same old place. Sweet home is back to the A7 for 1 bar. Sweet home, Chicago is the E7 for 1 bar. And then the 12th bar is usually where the turnaround happens. So if you're going to continue playing the song, the turnaround is usually on that 5th chord. In this case, it's the B7. Or if you're going to end the song, you just end with the 1 chord, the E7. But for that B7, we can do a little turnaround lick here and do a little. That is just 5th string open, index finger on the 1st fret with the 5th string, and then middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Then that pattern just repeats. So you go to the E on the shuffle. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? And there was the quick change. Come on, A, baby, don't you wanna go? E for 2 bars. Back to the B7, then the A7, then the E7. Turn around, come on. So much fun, and that is a structure that you'll use time and time again. Now remember that quick change is just playing that A on that 2nd bar. It's quick, that's why it's called the quick change. I also like the Blues Brothers version because they kind of switch up the lyrics a little bit. So there's a part in there after that 1st verse. They do that a couple times. I think on the 3rd verse they do the 1 and 1 is 2, and 2 and 6 is 8. Come on, baby, don't you make me late, Heidi, hey. Baby, don't you wanna go? Back to the same old place. Sweet home, Chicago. So they're doing a really simple but effective little technique here. For those first 4 bars, they're just going 1 downstrum on that E7. 1 and 1 is 2, and 2 and 6 is 8. Come on, baby, don't you make me late. Heidi-hey to the A. Baby, don't you wanna go? And then it just starts back into the pattern. All right, so let's talk about the little bit of a turnaround in the intro. So whenever you hear turnaround in blues, it's basically something that's happening to keep the song going. This is a very common one. Good one to have in your wheelhouse here. So what I'm doing there, I'm going to be using my middle finger to play the 4th string and my ring finger to play the 1st string. And you can slide into this if you want to. So I'm sliding in. So this is the shape. You're basically going to keep your middle and ring fingers on those 3rd and 1st strings. I'm going to slide up from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret on that 4th string. Then pick the 1st string, back to the 3rd string. 3rd string, 1st string, 3rd string. Down here on the 3rd fret. Same thing, 3rd string, 1st string, 3rd string on the 2nd fret. And then you're going to keep your middle finger here. So your middle finger is kind of, that's your anchor. It's staying in the same, you're never going to lift that one up. The last part of the lick, you're going to use your middle finger to play this 3rd string on the 1st fret. And then that open 1st string. Then that little turnaround, which is a common little theme there. So the beginning sounds like this. And for that last part, I think it sounds good just strumming down one time with your middle finger here on the 3rd string 1st fret and the 2nd and 1st strings open. Then turn around, 0, 1, 2 on the 5th string. But if you're truly kind of beginning at this, one thing you can do is just strum this part. So you leave this shape here with your middle finger on the 3rd string and your ring finger on the 1st string, and just kind of mute that 2nd string with the fat part of your middle finger. You can just do 3 down strums on that 4th fret, 3 down strums on the 3rd fret, 3 down strums on the 2nd fret, and then end with that middle finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string and play the open 2nd and 1st strings. And then to that turnaround. So there's a little blues primer for you, some 12-bar blues, playing some Sweet Home Chicago. Like I said, if you want to play 7 more songs that are using just 4 chords, most of these are rock tunes, really good ones to add that everyone would love to sing along to. You can check out this video to get those, and I'll see you guys for the next lesson. Remember, you're never too old to learn.